Uh,
I do have some hardened mass at my base. I think I have 2. If you want to follow me there, I can give you 2. I don't know if you know either, but when you scrap all your items, your hardened mass, some of them, they'll scrap with your scrap, so you have to be careful and like go through your junk. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I think I have 2 hardened mass, but I know if sometimes if you scrap all your junk, your hardened mass gets scrapped with it, so you have to go through there before you scrap all your junk, or sometimes.
Oh my god. The moment I get it to work, I switch to party chat. What's going on, homie?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was saying that your hardened mass goes in your scrap sometimes, so when you go to scrap everything, it'll scrap that shit sometimes if you ain't careful.
Alright. Shit.
So you might have had a lot by now. You just might have scrapped them and not realized it.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep on looting these flowers right now. I'm trying to get all this flux.
I got a
then,
bunch, and I don't really have a lot of mass, so I could throw you this shit. It's not like I can do anything with it.
Alright, yeah, I bet we can wait till I go. I don't have much mass, so I think I only have like 2 hardened masses. I don't know how many you need, but those come from I think like the Scorch Beast Queen and shit. Big bosses like that.
Where's the Fox gonna be at? Aid?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look real quick.
Yeah, I got 90 yellow cake. You want some of it?
Yeah, I think. Okay, wait. Do I have? I have 4 hardened mass on me right now.
I'm dead.
Shit,
Oh, that's
I'll give you.
Ultracite. I didn't realize that was Ultracite.
There is someone.
Here, you want this? I just dropped like 40 flux.
I honestly don't care if you're Chinese.
Oh yeah, I'll drop these.
Whatever. You're a human being.
Did you have any of the Cobalt flux too, or just the yellow?
I can drop you the Cobalt too. Yeah, I don't need that shit. I got 3 of it. Not too much.
Alright, I'll drop this hard mass for you then.
If you're former military,
3 of them I
all
dropped.
you need is your government-issued military
Thank you so
ID
much.
card. If not,
man. that helps so much.
I know.
I got 2
Did you
more,
already
I
pick
think,
these neutron pods?
Probably isn't very persuasive.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll pick them for you and hand it to you.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm just gonna keep going. You don't have to drop them like right away if you're gonna hang around.
Well,
for a
here's.
little bit.
I was gonna say here's 6. I was gonna go back to my base.
Oh yeah, you're.
But I do appreciate it, dog.
Yeah, no problem, dog.
Oh.
If I find any more, I can drop some more for you. I know Ultracite's hard to come by. You can only get them in this radiation zone.
Congratulations, Appalachia. Paladin Taggarty told me of your victory at Huntersville. I know it was costly, but future generations will thank you, as I am thanking you now. It makes me proud, but that's not why I'm calling. One of the Brotherhood's standing orders is being on the lookout for valuable technology. Anything that would help us in our efforts. But as I look in every direction, I see chaos. The lights are out, and men have become little better than barbarians. Civilization. Civilization is something I think of every day. I know Lizzie's probably sick of the word by now. To rebuild that, to reclaim that, our successors are gonna need the secrets of the past. And those secrets are in danger of slipping through our fingers forever. So far, our scribes have been tools to help protect our knights and maintain our bases. That needs to change. The Brotherhood is going to be more than an armed fighting force. We are going to be the guardians of civilization. So we have to grab every schematic, every holotape, every book, every goddamn note that holds the building blocks of the old world before it is too late. Our scribes will hold on to them, preserve them, perhaps even progress beyond them. And the knights will protect them like a hard shell around a precious seed. One day when the time is right, that seed will grow, and a new civilization will be born. This is why we were born. Don't you see it? Helping your fellow man is a good goal, a soldier's goal. But this, we will be the catalyst that changes the world. I'm sure you have questions. Paladin Taggarty is fully briefed. I have every faith in you, Appalachia. Elder Maxon, out.
Overseer's log, Allegheny. A mental asylum as a last stand against the Scorched. Brave, crazy, and crazy brave. The Army way. At least I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood had former U.S. Army members, judging by the security systems. If only they had survived. What I wouldn't give to have a few of America's finest watching my back right now. As it is, I'll have to find out how they were planning to combat the Scorched on my own. Once I can figure out a way through these doors. Overseer's log, Allegheny. A mental asylum as a last stand against the Scorched. Brave, crazy, and crazy brave. The Army way. At least I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood had former U.S. Army members, judging by the security systems. If only they had survived. What I wouldn't give to have a few of America's finest watching my back right now. As it is, I'll have to find out how they were planning to combat the Scorched on my own. Once I can figure out a way through these doors.
Strategize accordingly. That rundown report destroy the brainwave cipher. 2 siphons down, and only 1 remaining. Gather there with haste. That brainwave siphon. Good work. You were also eager to bear arms, given the opportunity. With such passionate soldiers, Earth will surely stand the test of time.
Overseer's log, Allegheny. A mental asylum as a last stand against the scorched. Brave, crazy, and crazy brave. The Army way. At least I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood had former U.S. U.S. Army members. Judging by the security systems.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Overseer's log, Allegheny. A mental asylum as a last stand against the Scorched. Brave, crazy, and crazy brave. The Army way. At least I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood had former U.S. Army members, judging by the security systems. If only they had survived. What I wouldn't give to have a few of America's finest watching my back right now. As it is, I'll have to find out how they were planning to combat the Scorched on my own. Once I can figure out a way through these doors.
I'll haul 1,000 boxes or fill 1,000 crates if that's what it takes to join up. We're building something big here. Don't get left behind. I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm looking to join up patrol day and night? Anyone who walked the whole length of the country just to get here... We're here to protect people. My attention. They'll learn that in time. I'm hit!
Looting ain't easy when you have to force your way in. Look, I'm not unreasonable. As many as I can get. Beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes one...
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Dumbbell bicep curl. Tricep extensions. And back extensions, yeah. A little peeved about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods.
Flatwood. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yet again.
Are you here for the responder training? Then you're not At first, I really enjoyed... Wait a minute. To be honest, you really don't have the other people. They also... Of course. I know. I just made up some... Me? But when I heard the message, I decided... It's up in this... There are maybe... Honestly... It's up in... Here to brush up on your responder survival training? Yeah, there's the agriculture, the new river. No problem.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person, but it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are, and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling Tales from the West Virginia Hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There? A Strange Encounter in Flatwoods, is brought to you by Sugar Bomb, the breakfast cereal with explosive great taste and 100% of the recommended daily allowance of sugar. Get your morning started right with Sugar Bomb. Our tale begins on a fateful night when a young pioneer scout, Red Fisher, finds himself in quite the predicament, having taken a spill and fallen into a dark place.
Where am I? Yes? Biff?
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoka, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After all, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned into a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip to Flatbush was rough, mind you. The kid and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need
Good job. Responder team, proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe. You need to reset the farmhand targeting parameters. That's it. We'll stay from the area. Be careful.
Composting target. Scanning for fertilizer. Possible source of compost. Alert. Detect possible source of compost. Detected.
Overseers, let's call these personal journals. Not an official log, just something from the agricultural center. One of my first posts was Vault-Tec. I was so excited because I used to come to this same farm when I was a kid. I remember one year at the Autumn Festival, me running through the corn maze, going every which way, Mom and Dad yelling after me to slow down. Wasn't gonna happen. I guess I was always hitting my fast. Couldn't just be a pioneer scout. I had to make a troop leader. I had to have straight A's. God, I miss those early days. Just being a kid. The three of us, our simple life, our simple house. And one of them still standing.
Chloe's my pet. Or maybe I'm hers. I'm not sure.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't. Was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to have been thought. So I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly, and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land at my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
It sure is great to see living human beings again. With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there. That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
like you need some pointers on how to handle robots. What does my adoring public yearn to know? I'm sure I can come up with a few ways to help you thrive in your next human-on-robot encounter. You need to understand what really makes a robot's motor hum. Usually it's a fusion core. Take that out, and I'm sure they'll be broken-hearted. Or just broken. My favorite subject. What would you like to know? It's beautiful. And right at the center, radiating a good percent. Lil' old me. The casino was like a crown, and I was its jewel, mesmerizing any that could see it. I loved the dazzling lights near the boardwalk, but eventually I wanted to find the truly blinding lights. Went north to Broadway, but it seems the bright lights I heard about came 20-something years earlier and were accompanied with mushroom clouds. By being the best there is, darling. It's a good thing I have thick armor plating, otherwise I might get cut on all the roses thrown my way. Simply put, it was destiny. This body was manufactured to kill, and that's what I do every time I get on stage. Oh, stop. Actually, continue. I like the attention. I'm well aware that my metal was red hot the day I was molded. They didn't name me Galatea, but baby, I was perfectly crafted. I was going to be called Hot Damn after the first words of my manufacturer, but Miss Damn doesn't sound very nice. I'm kidding, don't write that down. Searching my memory banks, and it seems that I was just named after some doll. I meant to say I don't know much more than that. Do you have any idea how hard I needed to work to overcome that stigma? Do you know the hours spent calibrating my routine just so I don't decapitate someone when I do a can-can? I choose to get people hot and bothered with my performance rather than my laser. Because there's no one else like me. And don't you forget it. I've always enjoyed the personification of luck in error, permissions not found. Especially when it was performed by... Wait, that's not right. Scanning. It seems that when I left Atlantic City, I must have left the permissions for some songs there. That'll prove to be difficult for my next show. A gal like me only performs to a full house. Anything less would be sacrilege. I only did one private performance, and it was a mess. So never again. Impossible to say. And I'm not being lovably coy. Robots don't typically have bad memories, but I just can't seem to recall the details. All I remember is that I had to bow out early. I'm missing the key word to my own memories, so unfortunately that's all I know. There was a wise guy in Atlantic City that sometimes tinkered around in my head. Come to think of it, he never really seemed like much of a mechanic. But enough about keywords. That's the past, and my optical sensors are forward-facing for a reason. To look to the future. When it comes to life, you either have to believe in destiny, or you've got to believe in yourself. I believed in myself. And before long, a talent scout from New Jersey believed in me too. That's how I was discovered. Sure, I was deactivated in a military warehouse, but that's semantics at this point. very specific diet consisting of a variety of overlapping personality holotapes. Some went down easier than others. Submissive and reserved didn't suit my palate, but extravagance complemented my tastes. You know what? I actually did. Late at night, I saw a fire in the distance. Shortly after, an oddball in a varsity jacket ran up to me. He thought the red of the laser on my face was the blessed glow of some holy bug. I told him to bug off. Checking my historical data, I'd say July 5th. You get the warm summer weather, and the party just rolls from one day to the next. Darling, I am the show, and I feast off of attention, so be sure to fill me up. Why? I don't see anything worth looking at. I kid. Assaultron eyes are more for looks than looking. I've got gizmos and gadgets galore to keep track of things. I mean this in the least disturbing way possible. As soon as you're near, I can detect your direction, distance, and heart rate. All without looking at you. Eye contact while talking is more of a human formality, so sometimes I don't realize I'm not doing it when one-on-one. Either that, or I'm afraid of you getting lost in my beautiful obsidian optical receptors. Take your pick. The stage is yours, so to speak. Whoa there, darling. Enjoy it while it's everything you see. Is it hot in here, or is it just me? I appreciate that a triple threat. I knew you couldn't stay away.